Hello, Earth signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the Earth Signs Tarot reading, and it's for April 2024. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, then this is going to be your general tarot reading for April 2024. So, of course, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonate with you. All right. As kind of like the main theme in the present moment, we have the Memories of Love card. So there's been some kind of, recollection of the past, maybe even warm feelings of love that you've had in your life. But let's see what else we have here. We have the Disruption card on the left, next to Solitude. Okay. My first instinct from what I see here from the past and the present is basically there was some type of disruption in your life that left you feeling kind of alone, right? And then that's leading to these memories of love where, you're just kind of thinking about where you've been, where you're going, what are you doing. All right. And then over here on the right, we have financial and material changes next to awareness. So, all right, Earth signs, if this is resonating, I'm seeing that basically something that was more of an obstacle or challenge, some kind of disruption in your energy in the past led you to kind of seek inner solstice in some way, whether it was in relation to other people in your life or just with yourself. So it's almost like this disruption led to seeking of some type of wisdom. That's kind of, this card is giving me the vibe of hermit mode, where you kind of go inward and you kind of, you take a moment or many moments and kind of reflect on yourself, on your life, where you've been, where you're going, because that's next to Memories of Love as well. So, anyway, as you have made it through kind of that disruption stage and found it within yourself, where you want to go, what you want to do, it looks like moving forward in the month of April, you are going to have a growing awareness in kind of what direction you want your life to go in. Because we have here financial and material changes. So while April might have some actual material obstacles or challenges, you are going to grow in your awareness on what you need to do moving forward to avoid such disruption and challenge. But all right, Earth signs, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Rider-Waite deck now. I just want to get a little clarity on this reading for you guys for April 2024. All right. The Devil card is reversed. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. So right off the bat with the Devil being reversed here, I do see that you're kind of releasing yourself from some kind of obsession or addiction or something along those lines, something that's been really making you feel almost imprisoned in your own consciousness, right? And with this being right next to the reversed Seven of Swords, you're basically going to see where you're thinking, I'm just getting this vibe of this being about understanding where you've been wrong in the past when it comes to the way you think and the way you express those thoughts. It's almost like you were, in the past, I feel like you were always trying to have the upper hand over someone, but maybe now through this reflection, this period of reflection and growing awareness, you're seeing the error of your ways almost. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles next to this Eight of Wands, because I do feel like this growing awareness is going to lead you again, to something that is, the Queen of Pentacles to me is like a growing garden. You can tell it's going to be very abundant with all of the flowers and the vines and all of that, but it's still in the early stages of growth, right? So I feel like whatever it is you've learned from this reflection, it's like still in the new stages when it comes to actually manifesting it out into your life, right? And I do see with the this is the 8 of Wands. Next to that, I do feel like you have this desire to express your thoughts quickly, or there is possibly some kind of communication coming in for you in the month of April that could have to do with your material life, the changes in material. But I feel like it's like definitely going to be a month of learning about where you've been, where you're going, and what changes you want to make in your life. Like this financial and material changes card isn't just about obstacles or challenges that come up, but it's about understanding that you want to make a change when it comes to your material life. There's some kind of change that you feel is necessary for you to make in the month of April. All right. And also, again, you're going to release this need or desire to to hold back in your expression. You realize now that holding back in your outer expression has been robbing you of opportunities in some way. All right. I'm going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you Earth signs. Ooh, well, I just dropped a bunch. So let's do that again. This card will represent advice for you Earth signs for April 2024. So let's see what advice the Queen of the Moon Oracle has for you guys. There we go. Okay, so we have the protection card. I feel like this is a 24, which digits also down to 6, like that one does. All right, so I just feel like this protection card is basically saying, it's like a way, I feel like right now in the month of April, Earth signs, that you should just honestly nurture yourself. Because with this protection card, I just feel like there's so much that you're trying to learn about yourself, that you're trying to develop in yourself, that now is the time not to use your thoughts in a way. I feel like now is not the time to use your thoughts to, what do I want to say? Basically put yourself down in some way. That's what I'm kind of picking up the energy. The protection here is you need to protect yourself from the free flow of thoughts that could hinder your progress. We also got the masculine card to go with that. So I feel like as a form of protection for what you're creating in the month of April is simply to take action. So rather than sitting around, and look, this is 42, also digiting down to 6. We got 24 and 42. So again, it's all kind of connected to where you've been and where you want to go. The memories of love, right? So I feel like this is saying, instead of protecting yourself and kind of creating your own little bubble, like that hermit mode we were talking about where you've already been, now could be the time to put yourself out there. Because the masculine is all about putting yourself out there, doing the action. This is the aggressive principle rather than the receptive principle. So I feel like in the month of April, you're going to be inspired to take certain kinds of action towards what it is that you want to create for yourself. But it's going to be based on not only what you want to create in the future, but where you've been in the past. That's the vibe I'm getting with that. All right, Earth signs. Now let me just shuffle the wisdom of the Oracle deck. I want to shuffle a few times and draw 3 cards as a final message for you Earth signs for April. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. Okay, so we have the Blessed card, exchanging gifts. Oh, yeah. And then we have imagine. I love this. All right, Earth signs. So the final message here in these 3 cards is that you got the blessed card here because you took the time. Anytime we take time to reflect on where we've been and where we're going, and, that literally means you're blessed. You can see how far you've come. You can see where you want to go, right? So I do feel like the time that you've taken in that hermit mode was a time of bringing yourself to this more of a state of balance over the situation. Even if now you don't really feel like you're in that sense of balance yet, I do feel like it's coming. I feel like the more that you can reflect on where you've been and know where you want to go is going to be the key here in April. And then we have exchanging gifts next to the Imagine card. So with those 2 cards showing up as well, I'm just seeing with the exchanging gifts that it's going to be important for you to actually express yourself to others. Get yourself out of that hermit mode and actually exchange thoughts, exchange ideas. You should give your gifts of who you really are to the world. Like, I think a lot of, and this is right under that reverse devil where we're kind of talking about, it's like, I just feel like the more that you open up yourself to the world around you and exchange your thoughts with others, the better off you're going to be. And then we have this Imagine card, finally, with all of this going on that we've already talked about. I definitely feel like April's going to be a month of basically imagining the future for yourself and imagining where you could go, what you could do. Basically also like, who can you be in the future? Because it's never too late to reinvent yourself. All right. Well, Earth signs, I think that about wraps it up for this reading. So if this reading resonates with you, please don't forget to click that like button down below and leave me a comment in the comment section as well. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.